Hi everyone, this is Kenny and welcome to my channel. In today's episode, we'll be touching on the topic, how to select a unit to maximize profits. With multiple new launches across Singapore and the ever-en bloc fever happening once every 2 to 3 years, there will always be a period where we are flooded with waves after waves of new launch projects. But the most important question is, how do we correctly select the best performing unit out of all these launches? In fact, we must understand the area we are looking at and what are the future demands for the location. First, let's take a look at High Park Residences in Fernvale. We'll be comparing two stacks, Stack 57 pool facing and Stack 38 main entrance facing. Units of both stacks were sold around the same price back in 2015. Right now, I want you to pause the video right here and comment down below which stack you will choose based on the information above. Usually, most of the people I've talked to will choose a pool facing unit. Nothing wrong with that, but let me explain further. Based on the transactions for High Park Residences, unit at Stack 57 saw a profit of $181,000. On the other hand, the unit at Stack 38 saw a profit of $346,000. In fact, there is a profit difference of $165,000 despite the fact that Stack 38 had a lousier facing and both units were bought around the same price and on the same day. If you are familiar with the Fernvale area, this is an area with a good number of BTOs. Meaning to say, during MOP, we'll be seeing a lot of HDB upgraders in this area. So, for HDB upgraders, they focus more on the size and layout. Let's take a look at the floor plan for Stack 57 893 square feet and Stack 38 980 square feet. If we compare both layouts, we can clearly see that Stack 38 can fit queen size bed in all bedrooms, comes with utility room and has a larger kitchen. Whereas Stack 57 can only fit in a single bed in bedroom 3, has a smaller kitchen and no utility room, which is very important for HDB upgraders.
我太难了。
So naturally, the 980 square feet layout has more demand as compared to 893 square feet layout. We must also understand that the buyers who bought a larger size unit usually buy for own stay. The smaller unit is often seen as an investment property where the owners want to sell it off as soon as it reaches TOP. Next, we'll run through an example in Commonwealth Towers. We'll be comparing different levels of Stack 7. Based on the transactions, high floor in Stack 7 saw a profit of $131,000, whereas the low floor saw a profit of $345,000. In fact, the low floor had $214,000 more profit than the higher floor. More often than not, we hear people saying that high floor is good, you must buy a high floor. But as you can see, it is not always the case. Like we've said earlier, we must understand the area we are buying into. Today, we are looking at an area where 1 and 2 bedrooms are a more viable choice for property investors. And since they are buying mostly for rental income, they will likely go for a lower PSF option to maximize their rental yield and profit margin. Last example, let's take a look at Martin Modern. We'll be comparing two different stacks, Stack 2 and Stack 8, as both units were bought and sold around the same period of time. Based on the transactions, Stack 2 saw a profit of $388,000, whereas Stack 8 saw a profit of $1.068 million. In fact, there is a good profit difference of $680,000.
意不意外？开不开心？
Despite the fact that Stack 2 is pool facing and Stack 8 is facing the road. Let's take a look at the floor plans for Stack 2 at 1087 square feet and Stack 8 at 1399 square feet. Based on the floor plans, the main differences between the two layouts is that Stack 8 has a private lift, larger living and dining space, dry and wet kitchen, storeroom, and the third bedroom is a junior master. If we understand the Lux area, buyers of 3 bedroom are likely looking for a bigger unit and not settling for the minimum. In fact, they are willing to pay more for features like private lifts, a larger kitchen and storeroom because their priority is to live comfortably in a bigger space. But of course, the most important factor here is the entry price. Unit at Stack 8 was bought during launch at 2,259 PSF. A year later, unit just 2 floors above was sold at 2,875 PSF. In fact, the return on investments for Stack 8 was a whopping 33.8%. double of Sec 2's ROI at 16.7%. In fact, the timing of entry is very crucial for Martin Modern.
Stop it. Get some help.
So in summary, a higher floor or even pool-facing unit doesn't equate to higher profit for all projects. Different projects have different demands and price reactions, which is why we must analyze and time our entry before purchasing a unit in order to maximize our profit. Before I end this session, I have a question for you. If you are looking for a brand new 5-bedroom unit below $3 million, which project would you choose? Let me know in the comments down below. If you'd like to find out more, do drop me a message and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you soon.